Yo, what's up? It's your boy Will, here with another episode of Sports Dog. Here with my boys, my co-hosts, Jason and Rich. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
What's up, man? Another day, another dollar.
That's what's up.
Another day, another dollar. The coronavirus.
Oh, yeah.
Quarantine.
Yeah.
Waiting for that
Oh, you're
unemployment.
right. That's true. Just before we get started, I want to let y'all know that we're brought to you by Higher Passion. Follow us, like, and subscribe. You can follow us on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. Go and hit that like button. Get the numbers up, fellas and women. We love you guys all.
Appreciate it.
Much appreciated. Yeah. All right. So let's get into this, y'all.
What you got?
Today we got, let's start off with the Pacers. They expect Victor Oladipo to play. That's what they're looking at. Y'all,
He's playing for that money.
You think he is?
Yeah, he came back for money.
You don't think they're gonna win, right?
Do you think they have? What are they like?
They're in the top five, I want to say.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they're jeopardy of losing the playoff spot or nothing like that. So,
Well, I don't think they get nowhere.
yeah,
Anyway, so with or without them to get Mike to the second round and then lose.
I think they're a good second round team. I think they have a chance to get into the second round. I can see that at least.
Well, I know Sabonis isn't back yet either. He's hurt.
Oh, that's not.
So
That's not good.
Yeah,
That's not good. That's not good.
I mean, I don't know when he's coming back, but that's gonna be.
And
big.
it depends on who you play at, like who's at number 4 going into the playoffs too. Because you could have Philly at number 4, and without Sabonis, no big man like that, Embiid's gonna have
We got Miles Turner.
a field day.
Yeah, Miles Turner. I like Miles Turner, but he's not the same person I thought he was gonna turn out a couple years ago.
Mhm.
Yeah, like it was like a trajectory was going up, and all of
Yeah.
a sudden he's just like,
He plateaued a little bit.
I think that was just with the fall of the big man. You know what I mean? I think the big man's role is really decreased in the NBA. It's not really much of them. A lot of them step outside the perimeter, and now they're shooting threes and shit like that. To where like the old fashioned big man was a rebounding, dunking type of shit like that. That shit is kind of like fading away. Kind of the game is getting faster and the game's getting a lot smaller.
I think in about 5 years it's gonna go back a little bit.
You think?
Yeah, because you can only do threes for so long. So you shoot 50 of them,
Mm-hmm.
you make 18 of them. So that's, I don't feel like doing math, but 40-something, 50-something points or whatever.
Yeah.
And your percentage is shooting under 50. So like, what if a team goes out there and says, we just gonna hit twos on you all day if we got it?
Yeah.
And they shooting 60-70%. That shit's gonna add up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon, but I think there's gonna be a big or somebody that's gonna come down and slow the game back down a little bit. And they're just gonna, or a coach that says, hey, let's take the easy shot, get the 2, high field goal percentage, and keep it moving. Because at some point the 3 ball is gonna die out, like shooting that many times a game. Houston's already at like 40, 50 3-point.
Yeah.
Well,
can't get any higher.
yeah, like what are you gonna do? 75 fucking threes? Like every shot has a 3-pointer? Like that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
They're gonna make a 4-point line or something.
Yeah, once the Houston experiment fails.
Well, what
'Cause it
about
will
like
fail.
Golden State? They shoot a lot of threes.
But they also they do, but they also shoot a lot of twos too. Like they don't mind
They
shooting
set up for the
mid-range
mid-range and shit like
and
that.
shit like that. But
Okay.
And they also have like the 2 greatest shooters of all time.
I don't feel like they force as much as Houston does.
Yeah. I can see that.
Like, you know what I mean? Like Golden State is like, take the open shot. We
Yeah,
want the
they're
3,
very
but
efficient.
at the same time, if you got a layup, you got a mid-range, just take that shit.
Yep,
Houston's like, it's a 3 or layup, period.
True.
You know what I mean? Until Westbrook got there, Westbrook gives you a mid-range because that's his game, so you can't stop that. But everybody else, you better shoot a 3 or dunk that bitch. Cause
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
And they do have a small ball lineup. You know what I'm saying?
Really small.
Yeah,
ball.
really small ball. So
Then they had the analytics. The long 2 was like the worst shot to take.
yeah.
What if it's going in?
That's what I'm
because
saying.
it's like you could have stepped back a couple inches and hit the 3.
Man, what
I
if you're not
agree,
hitting the
but-
3 though?
Yeah.
This is like
A couple inches is gonna. Well, it can.
Yeah,
It
it
can.
do.
Kobe hit a bunch of fucking long range 2s.
But dude, that's why like a
Do
Kobe
a
don't
runner.
translate to like he can shoot. He's a decent 3-point shooter. He was like,
Yeah.
Kobe was good, but he wasn't a great 3-point
No.
shooter. You know what I mean? Like
He was just a great scorer.
Yeah. So when he was hot, he was hot. So I know he's tied or he's second place for most 3-pointers in the game, but that's not his thing. Like Klay Thompson is a 3-point shooter. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But
You know what? I think it has a lot to do with too the big man in the game today that have a chance to establish the big man role, like Anthony Davis, Joel Embiid.
Jokic.
Jokic. They started like they like diminish it in a sense because now they're stepping out and now they're shooting threes and stuff. I get it, like you get to spread out the offense and stuff like that, but I mean spread out the defense and stuff like that with a big man shooting threes. But
It should be secondary.
yeah, you know,
Yeah.
like you taking away the role of the big man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, no, you should be dominant inside. If for whatever reason they're crowding or you're running a certain play for another guard and you want to spread for ISO, then hey, if he's out there, shoot a three.
yeah.
Like Joel Embiid coming down on a fast break and pulling up for a three or something like that.
That's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. I don't
sit
like
your
that.
ass in that post.
You know
man.
what I mean?
Like you make 4 or 5 shots in a row, then okay, get your ass out there and shoot a couple of threes. But I think that's the biggest issue is that they start off shooting threes.
Yeah,
It's
the
like,
big men in the game they're not helping us.
Nah.
Or they're not helping the point, pretty much, you know.
Nah, they should be able to still do inside and you can still get paid. Shit, Clint Capella, perfect example.
Exactly.
Hassan
Defensive
Whiteside,
rebound.
perfect example.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can get paid doing.
Or you
shit
can get
like
it
that.
easy too. Go
Rudy
get it easy
Gobert.
too.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see why not. But the pressure of you gotta shoot this and you gotta be like the next player gets the person. So as soon as a big man come out that says, nah, I'm strictly in the post and stop me, I'll get 40 points. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I think Aiden can if he can do that. I think Aiden can he has a chance of doing that.
DeAndre.
Uh-huh.
You think it's just because it's harder to be at the post, harder to get good footwork and post moves,
Well,
than to just become a shooter?
yeah, because there's no more footwork in the NBA.
Yeah.
Like it's just straightly
Like,
athleticism.
But now in this day and age, you don't have to like really worry about nobody double downing on you and stuff like that because then you just kick it to a shooter and
That's why it should be even
yeah,
more.
It should
like,
be even
easier.
easier. Yeah, you know.
because that's why I said like to me, before Dwight Howard came to the Lakers, I was like, bro, you should go to the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah.
What do you need to do?
Just rebound and dunk.
and dunk.
Mhm.
Like, and they double down on you.
Kick it to a shooter.
Man, it's
It's
a
that
wrap.
easy. You know what I'm saying?
You're always
So-
gonna have single coverage. Like it's easy, but everybody wants to sit there and shoot a three because that's what's supposed to get you paid and all this other stuff. But that's that following trends, man. It's gonna take somebody to break that trend to
Yeah.
get back. We need another Shaq.
say 5 to 10 years, it's gonna change.
You think so?
Yeah, it's like in waves. Find a new way to play the game.
It's just like, man, I was watching this podcast and
Mhm.
DeMarcus Cousins was saying his son is 8 years old and he's 5'3". Bro, so like if he's a 7-footer and he's out there shooting threes, I'm gonna be hot.
You
But-
know he is. You know he is.
You know what I mean? He's
He's doing it right now.
5'3"
You know what I'm
8 years
saying?
old.
He out there just shooting. You already know you got him out there just shooting.
man, just get in that post and get that easy money.
That's fucking crazy.
I would.
I was blessed with 2 girls.
Hey man, you never know.
Some be like a volleyball dad type of thing.
Nah, they
you
could
know?
be
They're
they could be the
WNBA?
girl basketball women
Oh,
stars.
yeah, I be pushing the hoops on them all the time, but you know, their moms is a volleyball player.
Well,
so.
I would probably push soccer. I think they
Yeah.
make the most money, females.
Yeah, they make. I mean, soccer definitely makes money. Soccer, everything overseas for females is.
Mhm.
Yeah,
they
see,
make
I'm not
money.
trying to have my kids overseas. You know what I'm saying? I like them in the States with me. If something happened, I can't get to them fast enough. You know what I mean? That's far.
I'm wondering.
Yeah, but you can't think like that.
Well,
You know
who-
what I mean?
In today's day and age, you
Yeah,
can't
but you're
think like
not
that.
like today. But you got 10, 15 years from now.
Yeah.
Okay, so what?
And
Do
so
you,
what if
what
it
if
goes
it
back
changes?
to? So you know, so you never would have went overseas.
Me?
Yeah, if you had the
I'm a
opportunity.
boy. And if you want to talk about sexes, I don't care. I don't care at all. I don't care what you're talking about. Nobody can tell me nothing about my
I'm not
girls.
mad at
'cause
you. I'm not
you
mad
know
at you
what
for
I'm
feeling
saying?
that way. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
mad at you, but you know,
I could protect myself. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be in a
So go with
position
it.
to go
Mhm.
protect themselves.
go with them.
I guess. But I mean,
Go to Rome and explore Rome.
Well,
for
I mean,
well,
free.
we can see.
Who
We
knows
gonna
what
see.
it is in like
Well, that's
10
true,
years?
too.
Maybe there's a new.
Maybe WNBA is paying $2 million, $3 million, $4 million.
I'm pushing for wrestling, and my, I like WWE.
Do you want him to? Oh, I was gonna say, oh, you want to be a UFC fighter?
WWE is cool, but I mean, they can be UFC too. I like that. It's cool, but wrestling, I'm like, hey, we can go out there and drop some elbows on some girls and stuff like that.
As
That's
long
what I
as
was
they play
pushing
a
for.
sport.
Yeah, exactly.
Just be active
Mhm.
Mhm.
and then pick what you want after that.
Yeah, I'm make
Yeah.
them. I'm gonna like. I don't want to say I'm gonna make them, but I'm gonna introduce them to basketball. And like, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna let them choose because if they good, I'm not gonna let them quit. You know what I'm saying? But if they bad, then I might encourage.
They're gonna
another
want to play
sport.
whatever you watch, man. If you watching football at the house or basketball all the time at the house, that's what
Yeah.
or playing. That's what they're gonna want to do.
Well, if my daughter became a football player, she'd be a monster. My baby, she's a beast. I swear to God, she's so aggressive and all that. She'll love that. I swear to God, she'd be running little girls over. bam. I'm like, hell yeah, baby. I'm telling you.
Nothing wrong with that.
Uh-huh.
They got women football leagues. I mean, they don't make
I
nothing,
know.
but they got women football leagues.
I know. She out there killing it. I'm telling you. I'll
Break
be
the
there.
barriers.
Hell yeah. But maybe I'm still young, you know. God might bless me with that one.
Oh, they said you were gonna make a comeback.
I can. What the fuck you mean? Looking at me like that. Talking about, what's all that? What's all that about? You know? Shoot, this guy over here. What's wrong with him?
Hey, man.
No, you're still young. Yeah, you can have a boy.
Yeah. And I can make a comeback too now, Rich. Now that you say it. Talking all that hating shit. You heard that?
I'll go see you. I'll go watch you in the ring or the cage or the field.
If I had a chance to choose, I would prefer the field.
Nah, you need the ring, bro.
It would have to go field, reading, cage.
So cage is last.
Yeah. I don't like the rubbing up against me and stuff like that. Like I went to a school where we was the top wrestler in the state, so I'm comfortable with the whole wrestling thing. You know what I'm saying? So
I can't do.
I don't like it.
I don't like somebody else's blood on me like that.
Oh yeah, that too. Well, I don't know
Dude,
my blood on
squirting
somebody
and you
else.
got somebody
either.
else. Your face is all up. I can't do it.
Imagine you bleeding though, and your shit just leaking down your eye, and your shit you just seeing red. Like,
Yeah, that's.
I'll be fucking
respect
freaking
it.
out. I try to like, I'll be
watch.
cheating to win and shit.
I watched the dude on Saturday take a knee to the face like it was nothing. I said, "There's no way in the world I would have done that." I'm tapping as soon as I
You know what I'm
catch
saying?
that.
Because I gotta kill you out there. Now you gotta get
Man.
shot. You know? See, I don't want to murder
You know how
anybody.
tough you got to be to take a straight knee to the face.
It's nothing. I can't like.
I'm cool.
You can't tell me like fighters don't go into that ring juiced up on something. You know what I'm saying? Their face is numb going in that motherfucking fight. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I just couldn't just let motherfuckers just start tagging me, bam, 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 and being in that fight like still thinking I got a fucking chance. You know what I'm saying? But maybe I just catch them after he just kicked me in my fucking face 5 times. Like no, you know. Now it's flight or flight. Flight.
I agree that at some point you got to just tap.
You know,
what I
like,
mean? After you got to hit 15 times straight, and
you know,
can't
he's
do
just
anything.
bam, bam, bam. You're like, oh fuck, this is really starting to hurt.
Go
You
ahead
know,
and tap.
like,
Because your chances of winning at that point is very
yeah,
slim.
you know, you're already down on the cards and shit like that.
Go
Fuck
ahead,
all
That's
that.
that's why I like to like boo fighters because I'm like they got in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I
So,
can't never disrespect
yeah.
somebody and be like, "Oh man, you suck." Nah, because
You got in there.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Only for football. I mean, only for fighting though. Basketball and football, I tell people they suck all the damn time.
Well,
I
you
was
can boo
there.
them.
You know what I'm
Yeah, that's a
saying?
little different. But
Yeah.
fighting, yeah.
UFC,
If you can
shit.
take them motherfuckers taking them leg kicks and calf kicks and
man,
got welts on their legs after, can't walk for 3. I'm cool.
true soldiers. Shout out to the UFC. Shout out to
Shout out,
UFC.
for real.
You guys doing your shit. Shout out to other sports too. You guys doing your shit too. It's about time for a comeback.
Yep.
Yeah, speaking of comebacks, they just recently tested every NBA player in the bubble, and they all came back positive.
Negative.
I mean, negative. I lied.
Positive.
Positive. Yeah, I mean, positive. My bad. I mean, they all came back negative. So there's nobody got COVID in Orlando in the bubble. So it's looking like an official goal for July 31st.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have some basketball back finally.
Hope, man.
This shit is weird. Like, I don't even want it to be the same season no more.
Like I said, man, they were talking about that asterisk stuff, and yep, I'm that guy. I think there's an asterisk. I don't care what nobody says.
You think
I
so?
don't care who wins it. It's just, I don't know, man. It's weird to me. Like I said, it's too rushed. At the same time, like I get it, I respect it, but
I like the
don't know,
precautions
man.
they're taking, though.
Oh yeah, no, they did the right thing as far
Yeah.
as that goes.
You
Like
didn't should have just canceled the season?
I would have, or at least, like I said, I would have done a tournament of some sort, a prize tournament, whatever. But I wouldn't have.
Counted it as
Counted the season.
No, because I think, like I said, you only got like a month and a half in between seasons, so it's like
No, they
As soon
could
as you-
push it, right?
they're
could.
talking about a holdout, which I think that's probably gonna end up happening. So then,
Space Jam.
at that point, you push it out because I think they're trying to start December. So you push it out, let's say 2 months. Now you're in February, March-ish. So when does the season after that start? So you keep pushing stuff back. At some point, I think you're gonna have to get shortened another season, or you're gonna have to,
They're just shorting like 2 more
Extend one.
seasons.
yeah, just to get back up. So like they were talking about that before. So I think that's when that might come into play. Like they don't want to do 82 games no more. They were trying to get it down to like 60 something. I think because they were saying the
The
players
NBA
are
is gonna-
tired.
The NBA is gonna want to do that. I
The
don't think
NBA
so.
wants that. The players want that.
The players want it, not the league.
Well, yeah, because the money
That's
is wise.
money.
But I don't.
But
I'm with
wouldn't
the
that
league
mean
on
the
that, though.
contracts would be shortened as well, though?
Yeah, but I'm with
No,
the
but
league.
the league said that's 17 games that you're not getting paid.
Why? I don't understand why you need to shorten the season.
It's never been a problem before. You
It
know what I'm
hasn't.
saying? Now that's just
Privilege.
like it's a privilege. Now they're pampered. Now they don't want to do their job.
Like that time management and shit. Like
Yeah, that's stupid.
load management. Like what is that?
Oh, you see that they're actually going to put like implement. They're not going to do the regular length of the.
Oh, they're gonna shorten it.
Yeah,
right?
gonna shorten it to 10 minutes.
Yeah, I seen that. They're
Of
gonna
the
well-
quarters. They're gonna be 10-minute quarters.
For this?
Yeah, for the at least the regular season.
Oh, okay.
See what I'm saying? It's too much. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're about to turn it into a tournament. Like, you're changing the rules. You got extra people in here that they wasn't even trying to have to begin with, you know, and now you're.
You gotta go
shortening
through a lot
it.
of precautions.
Yeah,
and
it's
shit.
just too much. I mean, congratulations. They didn't get nobody, positive on the testing. Westbrook's coming back. But
Still got a
you
whole
gotta
nother
push.
week.
Like I'm looking at the next season, like the following season. Like how do you do that? Because the draft is in October. I think I looked at it. It was October. So you got like a month and a half to get ready with your new team that's still possibly playing.
And then that means you don't have to like. It's not gonna be no summer league,
So there you go. That
and stuff like that. So
they're pushing stuff back. So I'm curious.
Yeah.
Unless they're gonna keep the season.
I
where
think,
it
I, think,
starts.
I think they're going to move the season to December.
Yeah.
Eventually, it's just December.
I
'Cause
think
no
so
one really
too.
watches.
Because I think what's
October,
about to happen
November.
too is I know California for sure. The high school,
I really don't care.
the high school pushed everything back.
California did?
Yeah. So like the football season not gonna start till December or January.
really,
Well, you could do that here because
Damn.
our weather never really
Yeah,
changes.
they're gonna try to shorten the season up. But I wouldn't be shocked though if they did that across the country and pushed.
Well,
Things
LA
around.
County said they might not even have school. They're gonna still do online.
Yeah, they're not going to
Yeah.
have school. They're
Yeah, but the Orange County is.
That's Orange County.
Orange County said they're gonna have school. They're going to school.
Didn't they call it Orange County, Florida? Like Florida.
Something crazy.
Yeah, something like that.
So like,
Yeah, that's
that's
Like,
damn.
I wouldn't.
Disneyland open?
Yeah.
yeah. I wouldn't send my kid back.
Well, if I lived in Orange County, I would be moving to the LA County.
You would have to do online for my kid. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not exposing mine.
Well, would you still let them play like high school sports?
That's the only way you're gonna get exposed.
Okay.
I wouldn't put it in because I think you can still control that environment.
It's not as many kids,
Right. So
Yeah.
like if for instance I went to school with like almost 4,000, 3,000, something like that
Mhm.
kids. Whereas a basketball game might hold 800. But if I don't have to have the crowd, basketball game now has 40 people.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
It's a lot easier to control than fucking running around with 4,000 other kids or 3,000 other kids, whatever, and talking to them, and we don't pay attention now. So
Another thing, how is that going to work with exposure wise? Football is a little bit different. I guarantee you they're going to let you have a little bit of fans in the football field. Probably have them a little bit spaced out and stuff like that. But since it's outside, they're not going to be too tripping about like the whole corporate running. But like basketball and stuff, like now everything is just going to be digital. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything's got to be pretty much televised.
I
and
told somebody I
streamed.
think they're gonna do that VR experience and make people pay, like you can pay for it to go watch the game there. Like how they have that VR experience already.
Yeah.
I think
Watch it from home?
so like they already have this VR experience where you put the glass and it looks like you're courtside,
Yeah.
whatever. I wouldn't be shocked if they offer that even more during the quarantine.
If
especially
they
behind
get
fans.
televised games, I'm going to be hot. I'm not going to be hot. I'm going to be hot because I missed that. Because I wish I was televised. Then my exposure rate would have been freaking through
Oh, you
the
talking
roof.
about high school?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, I wish Max Preps would have waited one more year. And
You know
I
what I'm
would've
saying?
been on
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's a lot more exposure nowadays.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It just happens.
But I think it's gonna
Technology.
be. I think they're gonna be like. I think they're gonna change to a stream system. I think they're gonna have no choice but to change to a stream system because
Isn't Sunday Ticket almost over though with DirecTV? I want to say their contracts.
They had some type of issue, I remember.
Yeah, I think they're about to run out pretty soon. So Sunday Ticket might not be Sunday Ticket no more, and it might change to because I
I
want to
got
say
a link.
Amazon was trying to buy.
It should just be there.
I got a link. I got a
Yeah.
link. I get
yeah, me too.
every
I got a link and then it doesn't
single
work one way.
game.
It works.
It works every week.
Oh, yeah?
I watch
Well, you
every
text it
Eagles
to me.
game. I got you.
Yeah, I got one.
I got you.
Yeah.
I loved it so much. It's on my PlayStation. I keep it on my phone.
Yep.
Like I keep it like on everything, my computer, so like I can watch 3 different games at one time.
Oh yeah, I got like everything charged up just in case.
You know,
it dies
yeah,
out on
stay
me.
ready. I watch the Eagle game every
Oh,
week,
yeah.
except for bye weeks.
So for about weeks, so
Oh yeah, when Niners game come on, you got 2-3 hours. Hey, back up.
You know what I'm saying?
Trying
Like,
to
yep.
focus.
And it's good. I can watch the Eagle game. I can still play the game. Like, it's just so amazing. I have like a whole little man cave thing going on. I had a basketball one, but that shit was too complicated. And I didn't like all that. It was like too many pop-up screens and all that. And I was like, you know what? It's just not worth it.
Oh no, I got one that just shows everything.
That shows all the games I want.
Well, no, I'm saying it shows whatever sport.
Oh, yeah. I
thing
see,
you want to look
yeah.
at. Like
The homie had something like that, but his shit was tripping too, so I left it.
I'll tell you after.
Yeah.
Have you been watching any like I've been watching like JaVale McGee post on YouTube like the bubble?
I just watched it today for the first
Doesn't
time.
look too bad.
Nah.
His food looks bad, but that's because it's vegan.
It is?
Well,
Yeah,
he's
it looked
vegan.
terrible.
His vegan food looks bad, but the regular food looks fine.
They all look like they chilling though.
I'd have been out
Yeah.
there fishing, boy. I'm telling you. I'd have
That's
been
what they're
out
doing.
there.
They're fishing.
Fishing,
They have an
golfing.
arcade, golfing. Like it
Put a
doesn't look
barbershop
that
up.
bad there.
Yeah.
Nah.
And then they probably separating once the cameras come around, but they out there just
Well,
being
then
partying.
regular. Yeah.
You show them like it looks like they're in college.
Yeah.
you saw JaVale showed them the gift basket from the NBA. They had everything you need: little tablet, earphones, headphones.
Watch. I wouldn't be surprised if Avery was like, "Hey guys, can I come to the bubble?" You think they'll let Avery come if he wanted to come?
Avery's like, I'm bored at home.
Yeah. Like I changed my mind. This shit is not what I thought it was.
I thought you could like come after the.
Well, yeah, because I know that Zion and Montrez plan on coming back,
Yeah.
Yeah, they come back.
so I'm pretty sure they'll let Avery come back, even though it wasn't.
I don't think they have enough room though on the roster for him to come back.
Yeah, sure. Somebody would have to.
They have to let somebody go.
Well, we gotta let somebody go.
Or either-
Well, I mean, he was on the roster. We haven't made any new moves, right? We haven't added nobody.
Well, yeah,
Oh, no, we
J.R.
did.
Yes, we
We
did.
added-
We had
yeah,
J.R.
sure,
Smith. Yeah, we did.
So Horton Tucker got to go.
Yeah,
Sorry,
unless he balls out.
he ain't gonna get no playing time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Win.
You don't think he'll get playing time during the?
In the little 8 games, he'll get some playing
The
time.
last
That's
person,
what I'm saying.
That's it. He's
The
not getting no
last-
play time once
The last person to see the
gets
floor
serious.
is gonna be Jared Dudley. If you see it after Jared Dudley,
Oh yeah, I'll keep Jared Dudley ass off easily.
Well, you got yeah.
Team that keeps us
No,
together.
you
It's the
can't.
glue.
You
Oh,
can't, you
fuck
can't get rid
Jared
of
Dudley.
You can't get rid of Jared. I'm not a Jared Dudley fan, but you can't get rid of Jared Dudley. That's your enforcer on the team.
That's your old
Sure.
guy. He
That's
just
the old
I agree.
man that
suit
goes
his
in-
ass up.
goes in.
Suit his ass up. He could talk all the shit he talked right there on the sideline.
I
Suit
agree.
him up.
But
Trip
like
him.
he was
He
with
get
the
hurt.
last
He
year,
was
you
with
just
the
talk
Nets.
crap.
Yeah.
You just try to start fights and
Fuck all that. Fuck all
get
that.
the best player out the game. I'm cool with that. Get Kawhi Leonard out.
He gone.
Go foul him.
He's gone. I'm done with
Go
him.
use your 5 fouls.
Hitting Damian Lillard good one time. You know what I mean? I'm good with that.
We'll see. If he does that and that shit comes to the success, I'm like, all right, I'm glad we stayed.
Yeah, you gonna
But-
come back on here and tell me and Rich we were right.
Yep, I will. I will.
Just like everything else we said.
Oh, dude, just wait. Just wait. I got all this shit. So, I'm just waiting. Man.
Oh, it's recorded.
Yeah,
man.
it's damn
Wait a
sure
minute, you
recorded.
recording this?
Yeah. Like this.
Pull the tape up.
All right. On to some more NBA. T-Mac and Jermaine O'Neal, they want to start an agency.
I seen that.
Did they say the name?
I didn't get a chance to read too far into it, but I think that's pretty. It's pretty dope because outside of LeBron, that's the only one that's
Yeah, LeBron and Rich Paul.
that has a sports agency. I want to say.
I mean Jay-Z, right?
Well, yeah, but I'm saying as far as
Like,
like,
players.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like it because it gives you more option. You know what I'm saying? It's like either you sign with Bron or you sign with Jay-Z, because those are like the main two. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's where all the like superstar elite players will either want to sign. You know what I'm saying? So I think Jermaine and T-Mac can pull some of them elites
No,
over there.
that makes sense. You because then you probably trust them even more.
Yeah,
Former players and stuff.
Yeah, and they probably got shit out of some deals
Mhm.
over their time. So
well, they both came straight from high school, so
Every sport should do that.
yeah, I think a lot of players should get into like. the
should I
agency.
start my own agency? Yeah.
Start something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go look it up too. I'm gonna look into it. Like, yeah. Who you think I
I
should
mean,
like?
professional.
Not getting nobody from Citrus or something.
Hey, but you could do it, yeah. Hey, do you,
Was Rich Paul a professional athlete?
he had LeBron James back.
All right then. So he didn't play no
Do you-
fucking
do you-
sports.
Okay,
do
so
you have a top
I'm better
athlete?
than him.
Who's your LeBron?
Yeah, who's your LeBron?
Huh?
Like, do you have like, oh, I'm homies with him. Like, he'll help me out.
Let me go down the list because it's long.
He
It's a
said,
long
let me
list.
go down the list.
And we gotta talk about LeBron James caliber too. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to go to LeBron
Oh,
James. Caliber.
My boy Odell. Me and Odell, we go way back, like 4 flats.
Odell.
Beckham. How many Odells you know? You know a lot of Odells?
You said Odell.
I didn't know you know. I
said
didn't know you knew that one.
Yeah.
Odell Beckham, huh?
Beckham.
Odell Beckham.
Yeah, I met him. On,
Odell Beckham. No, Beckham.
We played video games together. I showed him some hair dye. Loved it. So
I'm not
There
saying
you
you can't
go.
be a sports agent. It's gonna take you a minute though.
yeah, I could do that. You know,
Oh, you can.
I could talk some shit. Like, no, we don't like that. We don't like that. Nope. Take that shit back. You see what that say right there? That's not enough money.
So you're gonna go to school to be a lawyer then, right?
I'll go past the bar.
Because you got to kind of have a little bit of that in your, in your background.
Did Rich Paul? Did he have like some type of? It's just because he knew LeBron.
Pretty much. He probably had he probably read into some shit and like really pushed like CEO and all types of shit. He probably got like a business type of background, but
he
doesn't have like no degrees in nothing like that. No, that's why they try to NCAA tried to have that. Oh, you got to have like a degree to.
No, but they hired a top.
I know they had people who actually knew what they were doing.
Oh, yeah,
when they first opened, and then he learned under him.
Yeah.
And then basically just took over the game, saw what was going on, and just used his own leverage. Because at the end of the day,
I'm pretty sure there's some YouTuber out there that can do that. I can just go.
It's just about who you know. At the end of the day, it's like
about who you know. Yeah.
Because if the next big thing all of a sudden is your cousin, and he's like, I want you to represent me, and all that shit. As long as you go get your license,
or your daughters.
Yeah, I mean, you can do it.
Oh, yeah, I'm already their manager.
But
they don't get no say-so. They don't get no say-so.
What's your percentage?
100. I birthed them.
So you're going to be
so like you just be like, oh, here, how much you need this
How much you need? I got to keep it smart. So they ain't out there blowing it.
Those are the stories.
Yeah.
But do you see are they broke?
Nah.
All right, then. You know
it was going to be kind of hard for them to be broke. They dominated for like 10, 15 years.
Yeah, what I'm saying. Like,
still kind of low-key dominating when they
he monitored their money, you know what I'm saying? Make sure they made smart decisions.
You a freaking Will Ball over here?
No. I'm like, my girls are the best thing ever. They're going to be out there. They're going to beat everybody. I don't care who. Lisa Leslie, who? Yeah, right. She going to dunk on Lisa Leslie. Oh, I'm not going to be doing all that. Hell no.
Who knows in 10, 15 years?
I can see him doing that.
I know him.
My kid's going to dunk on your kids. You know what I mean? Like, I got to talk shit to that person there. We got to be present together. I don't talk shit about people that's not there and stuff like that. And then if I'm like, I could tell my kids, like, hey,
they're dunking.
You might lose this one, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, they're gonna be dunking. They're gonna be 6 feet. They're gonna be over 6 feet, guaranteed, both of them.
Well, who the ones that are dunking in like, what's her name?
There's a girl at Stanford dunking.
I thought she like 6'8".
No, 6'5", I think. But she's been dunking since she was like a sophomore. She was on YouTube.
I think if my girls can get to 6'4", they're at the rim.
Yeah.
Period. And I think they're gonna get 6'4". They're gonna be bigger than
me. Brittany Griner.
Yeah.
And then what's her name from the Sparks?
Lisa Leslie or Candace Parker.
Candace Parker. Lisa Leslie did too.
Yeah.
I used to love me some Candace Parker, bro. I'm telling you, she was the best.
Hey, speaking of LaMelo, did you see that I saw something that he wants to go to the Knicks. They were saying the source says he wants to go and play for the Knicks.
Why? They already showed that in big environments, it's not a ball thing right now. You know what I'm saying?
You're in New York Knicks. I mean, they've been
and they're bad
20-some odd years. So what are you gonna
lose?
Still New York.
Lose.
But his dad hasn't been as like
they're gonna lose. He's like, what do you got to lose? Lose.
But I mean, they've already been losing. Shit.
But like, you're gonna be losing. You can go to a losing team. You're gonna fucking losing. Huh?
Well, who's getting the number one pick? Yeah. When's the lotto?
So you're saying LaMelo's going number one?
No, I don't think he has to go number one.
He's been considered to go number one.
Yeah, he's definitely in the top
five.
That's going
top
potential.
3.
I see him on the team. It's crazy.
Like it was him and
wasn't that Wiseman?
Wiseman,
and then Edwards, I think from Georgia.
Yeah, Edwards is in there.
I think a European guy.
Is it European? Yeah, it's a small forward. I want to say, right?
I think so.
And then I think there's also a point guard that they're looking at.
Do you think the Lakers make a move and go for another ball thing in LA?
No.
I already seen LeVar saying that he doesn't want LaMelo to play for the Lakers, but I mean,
we're not gonna get a top 5 pick.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make a move.
We got the moves.
But how are we gonna get rid of to get the moves?
Everybody, except for LeBron.
We don't have an AD.
First of all, if I'm gonna get rid of everybody, I'm keeping AD, and I'm not before I keep LeBron.
What?
It's just age.
It's an age thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I get you on that. I get you on that.
LeBron's
but
got
AD ain't got no commitment
left.
in him.
AD got 10 years left.
AD is a KD at the end of the day. So, you know, we don't know where
until
this
he
nigga
signs the
deal.
Yeah. Well, to be honest with you, that's how the NBA is moving anyways.
Almost every player is like that.
Like if
when
you're not winning 3 years.
No,
I'm saying
I'm leaving. There's no more like I'm staying here.
Yeah, there's no loyalty.
Yeah. You got 3-4 years to win if you ain't done it.
Well, yeah, because in the company's state of mind too, they ready to get you on out of there too. If you ain't winning for them, if they don't see it working, they're gonna.
Even Westbrook, he signed, but that wasn't his fault. He got traded, but.
He was actually wanting to get traded after Paul George left, though. He knew he had no chance of winning OKC.
Well, see, Damian Lillard says he's going to stay. I don't doubt that.
You think he leaves?
Yeah.
I don't think he
I
leaves.
think he stays.
I
He's
think
a
they
loyalty
I think
type
they
of
just
guy.
trade him. I don't think he
Or he
leaves.
gets traded?
Yeah, I think
I mean, it's only so
I think he's a
much to
loyalty
lose
type
him.
of guy. Yep. If anything, they
I'm
do
just
trade
saying,
him, but
when you
I wouldn't
try-
trade him. I would trade CJ before I trade Dame.
He tried to win, and if you're not, how many seasons?
yeah. I mean,
8 seasons, and you still haven't won anything?
it's hard though.
But he's still got a lot of game in him. You can still even see progression in Dame Lillard's game. So it's not like
Portland, it's like
it's hard though. It's always
It
gonna be
is.
that one team or one
It
player. A
is.
couple players that just can't get over that
the
hump.
Marcus Aldridge. You could.
this was the year. Because this was the year when there was not so much dominance on one team. Everything was pretty much spread out. You know what I'm saying? So this was a year where you had a shot at the championship. You could really upset some shit and really be considered the champion. But the COVID fucked that all up. You know,
Well,
you not next year.
Actually,
We
I
don't
think
know
it
how
helped
to
out. I think Stephen A. Smith said, was it Stephen A. Smith? Or, no, I think it was Charles Barkley that said if the Blazers get into the playoffs, they'll beat us. Well, the
Yeah,
Lakers.
I saw that.
Charles Barkley.
But like I said,
Where's Shaq?
but like I said last week, I don't think we lose to Portland. I just think they give us the best.
I think they give us
Fight.
6. That's all they got. 6. They get
That's
2.
if they make the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, like they ain't really said nothing about Zion and when he's supposed to be coming
But
back.
Memphis is the one with the lead.
Yeah, but you know Zion and them
They
got
want
the
Zion to
easiest.
come in.
They,
I know
they
they
got the
do, but
easiest
if
chances.
Memphis wins like
You already know.
6-2,
Ja.
Yeah, I think somebody's gonna fall out though when Portland goes in. I don't know if it's gonna be Memphis or
because we saw their schedule. Remember, Memphis had a tough schedule.
They did. It's ugly. But you know, this is good though, because if he wins, he solidifies the rookie of the year because you know they're trying everything in their freaking possible way to get that shit to Zion. You know what I'm
You
saying?
think he doesn't? I think he should get it no matter what.
well, they're gonna do the awards before they start up the season.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, they already said that.
Oh, well, that's good, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think it's fair to be like, dude, he went almost the whole year.
But what about the MVP race?
It's the,
So
LeBron,
I give it to
good
LeBron,
for
but
you.
at the same breath, like I'm not mad if Giannis wins it
it's gonna be between them two.
because he didn't do anything to lose it.
Yeah,
So
Champion advantage?
LeBron just got closer to him.
yeah,
I don't think
Giannis got
Bron-
hurt before it went down. So
If the season would have went on, LeBron would have, I think, caught him and passed.
yeah, I mean,
I don't
Because he
think
got
so.
hurt. Because he got hurt. Remember?
Mhm.
Giannis got hurt.
And I don't know how many games he would have been out, but
We played him again, too.
yeah, right before.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So
he got
who-
hurt when we played him.
But I think we had another game against him, too.
So who do you have?
I don't see Giannis losing it.
I mean, I'm not mad at that. Like
No.
I said, I just don't.
He did like everything he did last year. He repeated it this
did
year.
more.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And more, you know? So it's like, I don't see him losing it. Harden, he threw himself out of it. He shoots too damn much, you know? He shoots too damn
Well,
much.
especially since you said that it's before the season. Yeah, I think it's gonna go to Giannis.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think Harden. I mean, I like Harden,
And I don't think-
he can win it in MVP again unless he just has a 40-point season or he has 30 and 10 assists or 7
Yeah.
rebounds.
They
Something
have to
crazy.
be like one seed.
Yeah. And it's like, I think when you look at Bron and Giannis, you got to look at supporting cast. AD is better than everybody on Giannis' team, period. Every player. AD is on comparison with Giannis. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's LeBron's second man. And Giannis is doing the damn thing. So like that's why I say that I don't think Giannis loses. You know what I'm saying? I think Bron has more of an easier, not schedule or anything like that, but like he has a little bit more he has more help. You know what I'm saying? As to Giannis. Giannis has to be
Yeah,
that
I get
fighting
what you're saying.
force.
Like I said, I wouldn't argue with nobody if they pick Giannis or LeBron. But if somebody said something outside of that, then I'm
Yeah,
kind of lost on that.
he won it last year too, right? Giannis?
Yeah.
Back to back.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Like I said, he didn't do anything to lose it, but LeBron was on his way to
To catch
taking
him,
over
yeah.
again too. So
I thought so too.
You think so?
During the season,
He was actually playing some
before
pretty
the
good ball.
COVID,
Yeah, he was.
he turned it on.
on. Yeah.
And like I said, Giannis had gotten hurt, so I thought that's when he was gonna make that run.
yeah,
That was going to help his case. It was. It really was. Yep. Damn. COVID always fucking something up.
every time.
Yep. Some more NBA news. Jimmy Butler, he requested to have a blank name, like a name place on the back of his jersey, and that shit got denied.
I think that was the dopest shit I've heard so far.
The blank?
Mm-hmm. Because he was just saying that he just wanted to be another person. He wanted to be looked at like, because if he wasn't a basketball player, he'd just be another black guy. So that's the reason why he wanted the name blank, just to kind of show respect, not like, you know. I'm just another person or whatever. But I saw today though it was gaining attention because some other people want to do it. Some more people want to do it, so they might change it. Who knows? I'm for it though.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I guess because you're gonna change it anyway. And like sometimes that's how I figure out who the person is. Sometimes who is that? Oh, okay, But I mean, personally, I would probably put something on the back. Something. BLM, something like that.
If you're not gonna put your name, then
I'm gonna put BLM. Hashtag BLM.
Hashtag.
Or like say like if somebody had like a charity or something like that.
Yeah.
I would put my charity. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think that was the issue with LeBron is that supposedly he couldn't put his charity on there. Like they couldn't only do certain sayings. They couldn't put charities on there like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I think that's the reason why he was
sponsorship probably.
Right.
And marketing.
That makes sense. Why wouldn't you be able to put your charity? I think that would be better.
Yeah.
Well, because you gotta think about the company that's actually paid for a spot on that damn jersey. Wish
free advertising
and like stuff like that.
Because now they have.
They're still gonna have that on there.
Yeah, but they paid for a spot on that thing to make their company get that publishment and all that acknowledgement. Now you're letting this athlete come in and give another company free acknowledgement and free publicity. It don't matter.
It's not a.
Oh, I agree, but
not like a.
I'm thinking about this like as from a business point of view. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's still a money thing purposes. You know what I'm saying? There are people that actually did pay for a spot on that jersey.
Yeah, because I agree, it's charity, but at the end of the day, if your charity made $5 million off this jersey and only got 100,000, you're kind of upset. You can say what you want.
Yeah,
like, business wise, I get it 100%. But business wise, you looking at it like I paid $5 million for that spot, and they beat me in 2 nights.
Yeah,
like they made that in 2 nights. So I get it, but I think they should have been able to pretty much do what they want. I think they should put messages out to the league or the player association, and it should have been approved by them. It should have been a set amount of messages.
Yeah.
Like, so if somebody wanted to write whatever they want to write, their charity or whatever, if it was approved by everybody, then it should have been okay.
Well, like you said, that's why he didn't put anything on the back of his jersey.
But I also believe that LeBron got enough power if he wanted to and really press the issue. He could have.
It could have been a big thing.
Yeah.
Well, I heard he wasn't in the meetings, but I don't know.
I think he still shouldn't put James on the back of that motherfucking jersey. I think we should not be seeing that.
I agree.
I think it definitely should be something else.
He's too big of a player to have just his last name on there.
Exactly. And I think if the mood wasn't so serious and they were just letting people do it, I would change mine to Batman. This is just a random note right there.
Who doesn't help nobody? You just gave Batman more publicity.
Why Batman?
It's freaking dope.
It's dope.
No, wouldn't you put Batman? No. Or like, what would you put if you had the chance to put anything on the back of your jersey?
Probably just my nickname, Jay Smooth.
Okay. Well, yeah, that makes sense. With Rich,
like if it was just like messing around, or
yeah.
I don't know. Last name, I don't know. Maybe if I'm that like into like Twitter, maybe my Twitter name. I don't really know.
Okay.
If it was like now, I would put a charity on there.
Yeah. Nah, if it was something about now, then yeah.
I'll put Defund PD.
I'll probably have say their name or something like that.
Defund PD.
Or say their name.
Police department. Defund the police department. Right there in the back. They'll be mad as shit at me. They're gonna be mad. Even security guard. Hey, nigga, shut up.
Damn.
You know what you did. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you know the true meaning of what defund the police means, then they won't be upset.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying take all your money. Just take away the unnecessary money for the people that don't know what they doing, you know?
Yeah, you don't need a 2020 Hellcat. Your police department, 20 of them.
Yeah. Oh, well, technically you kind of do.
Yeah, for high-speed chase.
Yeah.
Call them in when it's that
time.
Why do you need so many?
Because they might have guns. If I only got 2 cars, say, okay, I'm a criminal and only 2 cars can keep up with my fast car, I'm gunning them niggas down. I keep it pushing.
So they ain't got guns?
They do, but they ain't got them like I got them. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got a handgun. The AR is in the trunk. You know what I'm saying? They shotty sitting right here, but
at the same time,
they shotgunning coming at me when I got my AR. I'm about to be knocking them down.
You got to put like 3 cops in the back. Like the prison, fit as many cops as you can in those 2.
No, fuck that. No. Like you need those because if they get blew up or something, they get in the way.
You can find a reason.
There's more people that are behind you. Those are just the ones that can catch up to you at 160. That's all. They You still got a helicopter above you.
I can get that out the sky.
So
I definitely get that out the sky.
you watch way too much Grand
And
Theft
then, like,
Auto.
you can just, like, I play Grand Theft Auto, I don't lie. But, like, and then I could just, like, go through tunnels, hit the woods and stuff like that. If all I got to worry about is a helicopter, then I have a chance of getting away. You know what I'm saying? All the slow cars are gone. I ain't worry about no foot traffic or none of that. Like, what? I'm taking those 2 cars out. Now I'm gone. Out of there, smashing. Not 20, but at least 10. 10 is a good number. You know, we can cut it in half.
I see why you put Batman on the back of your jersey.
Yeah, I'm getting away.
Because I feel like you think you can do everything.
It's not I can
You're
do
very
everything.
confident. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, you know, it's not I can do everything. You know, yeah.
Because you just told me you was going to shoot at 2 cop cars while getting away at 160 and then shoot up at the sky.
You got to think about this. If I'm in a car that goes 160.
As you're driving?
Listen. If I'm in a car that goes 160, it's got to be a fancy one, right? Got to be worth some money. So 1, I'm going to have the money. 2, I'm going to have the money to get the guns. And 3, I'm not going to be driving by myself. So somebody going to be shooting and somebody going to be driving. That's how it works. And if it's only 2 fast cars, we getting away. We can switch if you got to. If you can't hit that, or if it's somebody like they can't hit them, I hit them.
You just
I'm shooting tires out.
Somebody with you.
Shooting tires out. I'm not going for the kill. I'm just going to shoot their tire out. Maybe shoot the windshield a little bit. Just let it go.
Well, you just kind of went back on what you said. Defund the police. No, but they need the police.
No. He just said 2 cars. 2 is a little bit.
How many you need?
10. If they already,
how many?
Say they got 10, then 5.
It depends on the city.
That too.
Like LA, LA's covered a lot.
Yeah, so you know, I don't think if you got this little country where in Victorville,
it should be
you shouldn't
depending
have
on
that
the city.
many.
Yeah. Like Covina or something around here, it's smaller. So
Victorville shouldn't have 10. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, technically, it should be Highway Patrol that has the.
Yeah.
Anyway, because on the streets, where are you going? But I don't believe in Highway Patrol either. That's another subject.
Yeah, we got all this political stuff.
A whole nother podcast
over this name thing. But yeah, so that was the whole thing about Jimmy Butler, you know. Yeah. Sorry, Jimmy. I hope you get something. Think of something. Put a dot. Put a period. Just a period. That'll do something, I guess.
Exclamation point.
Yeah. Just put like a comma or something.
Makes me question it even more.
Yeah. They're like, what is that? Like, you know, just something. But well, that's enough of basketball. Baseball. On the baseball. Yep, this is from my boy Rich. MLB, they're deciding they're going to use video game noise, or they're testing out video game noise for the regular season games and stuff like that. You like that?
I was watching a preseason game. It was fine to me.
Yeah, it still like the same thing?
It was pretty close to the same thing. And then they have like cardboard cutouts and stuff.
I would say, how does it look like fan-wise?
Obviously, you could tell they're fake, but I mean... To me, I'm like, okay, I can watch this. This is fine.
Okay, because
I mean, to the player, you're probably not. It's not the same.
Can you hear like the?
You can hear like talking? It sounds like, yeah. You could probably still hear, yeah.
Because seeing to me, I'm like, I want to hear this shit talking. I'm just gonna be 100.
Yeah, that's probably what the TV is scared of, though.
Because, yeah, but I want to hear this.
If anything, they'll cut that out.
Just delay it 10 seconds like they used to.
I would say how. Because you know what I'm saying? Somebody cuts on screen.
Nah, so before.
Well, like you said, it's like a 10-second delay.
Yeah, it's like before, all the way up until I think like Jordan's 6th ring, maybe a little after that. It was always a 10-second delay. It was never really live like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
that's genius though, just for stuff like that.
Yeah, and then but I remember like 5 years ago, the Lakers had a channel like that. It used to be watching on Fox Sport. You watch the regular game on Fox Sport 2. It'd be the game without analysts. You just hear this like people talking a little bit, but I mean obviously they were delayed a little bit and blocking the cussing, but. It was cool. Like I think the same thing with baseball. I want to hear baseball talks a lot of shit. So I wouldn't mind hearing that. But as long as it doesn't drown out everything else, I think that's cool.
I mean, it felt as real as could get without actual fans. And then you have the broadcasters talking too. So.
You don't think they should have like a little bit of fans in?
What if they let 30%? 40%?
Yeah, I think you can even boost
it's obviously
ticket
better.
sales.
But that's the only thing though.
Charge them motherfuckers because it's like this is rare. So you know what I'm saying?
See, but then you're gonna have everybody pissed off when you sit there and you go.
There's players that didn't want to come back with no fans. So no.
I don't know. Like I wouldn't. NASCAR did everything with fans, and that was crazy.
Really?
Yeah, they had
I guess because they're in a car.
25,000 people in the stands. Yeah, it's not too bad, but still, that's a lot of people still.
Yeah, I would just tell like fans there's no enough player interacting and shit like that, and you wouldn't really get no first. like front row seats, you'd probably be in the
obviously fans.
not nosebleed, but
obviously
higher.
fans would be
higher
like,
thing.
yeah, I'll go watch a game.
Yeah.
But it's the players that'll be like, should I?
Would you?
They agreed to come back.
Would I play?
Would y'all go watch a game?
Yeah, if they don't change it to
Any sport, I don't care.
Ticket price, yeah.
Same thing. You go watch the game, 40%, 50%, whatever, 100%.
I go to this fucking store, I go to the mall, I go to everywhere. I mean, the chances of me catching COVID is just everywhere. So it's like, why not go enjoy myself?
I'm gonna be honest, I ain't going.
I wouldn't go.
Nah.
No, I'll go. I wouldn't buy no snacks.
I wouldn't mind him seeing in the playoffs. I want fans there, but
I would go.
I don't have to be there.
I would definitely go. I wouldn't.
It'd be the only time I wouldn't mind being in the nosebleed section.
Yeah, I would probably be like social distancing.
But you said if they spread them out, maybe now you got like seats for every. It's like when you go to a movie theater and it's like kind of empty and it's just like.
I just don't trust the people. Like, you know what I mean? I don't trust some people going out there and not want to cover their face or being sick.
And you have to wear a mask.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I want to wear a mask in the hot ass sun for
that too.
3-4 hours.
Man.
Well, football players are wearing helmets.
Yeah, but did you see that thing they posted? They
talk about me, not the player.
They supposed to make the mouth guard with like a shield or something. I don't know.
The umpires in baseball, they had that.
But I think with that whole thing it's gonna be like every other thing. It's not mandatory, but it's recommended. And I mean, if I'm going to it, I'm going to, of course, have a mask, and I'm not gonna wear it all game. I'm gonna like pull that shit down so I can breathe when I'm sitting at my seat and shit like that. But if I go like to get some concessions or go to the bathroom, then I put my shit on. You know what I mean? But when I'm by myself or like with my family, like in my own little section, I'm taking it off or I'm pulling it down.
Yeah, I always wondered, like, if you're there watching a game, you got like a hot dog, are you like picking up the mask? And, like,
bro, when you go to Vegas, like, if you're smoking a cigarette, they let you take your mask off. But if you're drinking a drink, you have to keep your mask on. You gotta pull your mask down, drink, and then put your mask back on.
Yeah, you drink it through a straw.
Put it through the side of the mask.
Yeah,
that's smart, but I didn't think about that. I'm like, so I gotta keep taking this shit off. He's like, yeah. He's like, I think it's all stupid. I was like, yeah, pretty much, but I mean, whatever.
What if you're eating?
I didn't see people eating at the casino like that. I wouldn't really eat like I don't even without COVID, I wouldn't like be really eating at a casino like that either. A restaurant in the casino, maybe.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if you pass by.
Oh no, I didn't see people at the restaurants like that.
But Richie, where do you think the Blue Jays are gonna play this year?
I think they're gonna play in their AAA facility.
I heard that they want MLB Park. Like they said, they're talking.
They're gonna borrow some of these?
They're talking about the Pittsburgh Pirates. They've been talking to the Pirates, and the Pirates.
It would have to be up east, right?
Yeah, they said that they're willing to if it works. Which I don't.
What happened? Did their contract expire?
Nah, Toronto doesn't want
allow them to play up there.
Like every other country now, they don't want U.S. people come across that border because we don't take this COVID thing.
And that's fair. That is completely fair.
Is that a discrimination?
No.
So
what about the Raptors?
They don't want Americans.
What about next season with the Raptors?
They have to decide about that too.
Yeah, they don't know. I mean, I think honestly,
they wouldn't have played this
pretty
year.
much the same. I think they're gonna do the bubble again.
This is why this is stupid. Because you want to be part of something, right? So you got to be part of it all the way. Like you can't just be like, oh, well, I'm with you for the good, but when it's bad, I don't want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, you should be getting the teams out of Toronto, period. You know what I'm saying? You want to be part of the U.S. and you want to be part of these big agencies, you like MLB and the NBA and shit like that, and you want to be like known and all that shit, but that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? An outbreak comes with it, but those still players, they still belong to Toronto technically. Like so, like what about those? Yeah, they got houses and shit like that. So what about the people that live out there in Toronto? Like that shit like that. Either you like, I would either say like either we propose that we move the teams out of Toronto, or you just got to go through that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, with the baseball though, it's a little different because they got the AAA, AA, and they're seeing like all in the U.S. So technically, like you said, they can go to their AAA ballpark.
Oh yeah,
and do it. And they will
that is different then.
You know what I mean? So like where basketball, like the Raptors, they ain't got their G League is in Toronto, I believe. Like,
yeah.
So they're like the 905. So
are they making their schedule as it goes in? Because like now they have to work with them if they're gonna go to another team. They have to work with their schedule.
So I think they said that it's supposed to line up where it won't conflict with each other.
Okay.
But
why don't they use like a college?
They said they didn't want to. From what I read,
I thought the easiest thing would just go AAA.
Yeah,
I mean
easy.
their field's gonna be. It's not professional, but it's the closest thing.
What about college? Wouldn't college be like kind of the closest thing?
I think college is smaller than the AAA and all that. I think it's a little smaller.
But they're not gonna have fans anyways.
That's why I don't understand why not just.
Yeah, especially because
that's why
I
think that's why Toronto said no, because like they're not making money.
Yeah.
If they were making money, they'll be like, okay.
But I also think because the whole COVID thing, and they're not trying to have people come in there and spread it if they do have it, which doesn't kind of make sense to it if they're testing the players before they get there. If they are getting tested, because that's what they're supposed to be doing now, right? Like everyday testing once the season starts or whatever.
So does that mean that Toronto players can't go back home?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, is traveling restricted right now?
I mean, I know. What country just banned us?
Well, Europe, most of Europe, I think banned us.
Yeah, like we're banned from a lot of countries.
Word?
Yeah, we can't go in a lot of countries.
All right, we gonna remember that shit. When y'all start getting in trouble and bombing and shit, y'all be like, "Oh, America, come here." I'm like, "All right, nope, we banned."
I don't blame them.
Yeah, we banned.
I wouldn't.
It's hard times right now. You know, you need people in hard times, and you see who's really with you in these hard times.
Remember that time you don't want to let us come?
Yeah, you know, because we Americans, but we're not part of what the fuck they doing. What about the rest of us that don't agree with this shit? Like, we trying to escape too. Now we can't go no fucking where. Thanks.
I was like, that's not I was going anywhere anyways.
Right.
Like I was planning a trip to
taking a
England.
boat. I'm just gonna paddle my ass to the next country. Like, where am I? What year is it?
You think you can make it?
I don't know. I think about it all the time. I think about it all the time. I think our problem is once the moon comes out and the waves start getting big, like that's where I'll be like, oh shit.
Should have got bigger than a paddle boat.
You can't get me on.
Yeah. I'll go like cool. Once the water gets to like here in the beach, I'm like, I'm cool.
Well, like what about like
I don't even let it get that high.
Like they say like Cubans and stuff like that, they paddle boat and shit. Not paddle boat, but like make boats and get across to Florida.
That's like a 20-mile thing too that they're doing.
Is it that close?
Yeah, they're very close to
It's not
Florida.
that far. It's just long. I mean, it's 20 miles or whatever it is, but it's not that bad.
But I mean, like,
that's
like I'm going to Cuba then. I'm gonna kick it in Cuba.
Well, I mean, I don't think we.
I'm not going. You can go to Cuba.
I'm kicking in Cuba. I'm dark. They dark. I can pass. Get my little Espanol on. Hey, papi. They're like, oh yeah, he's Cuban. He can come in.
Cuban
I was like, I was a spy.
Dominican.
Yeah, you're Dominican.
I could definitely be Dominican.
Definitely want to go for Dominican.
But in Cuba, do I want to be Dominican?
I don't think they dislike each other.
I'd rather be Cuban than Cuban in Cuba.
You could do that too.
You know, I think that matches. Like if I was in the Dominican Republic, then yeah, I would go for a Dominican look, you know, like, yeah. But since I'm gonna be in Cuba, I'd rather be Cuban. Yeah, eat the food and all that, you know. Like, I'm gonna fit in with the culture. Hopefully that I never heard nothing about Cuba having the coronavirus. Have y'all heard anything about Cuba having the coronavirus?
Nah, I don't think so.
See,
maybe they were locked up though. Like
can't go nowhere.
No one that was allowed on and out. I know they had doctors leave to go to Italy when it was bad in Italy.
Cuba?
Yeah, they sent doctors over there.
Damn. I'm gonna have to look into that. Might be moving to Cuba, y'all. I don't think they get to wear masks out there and all that. They live in the good life.
People don't wear them over here either.
Right. And look at us now and shit. Look at us.
It's because we don't want to pay attention.
It's crazy.
Money's the root of all evil. That's the only reason.
Yep. Well, speaking of this testing and shit and coronavirus, the NFL, they just agreed that they're going to actually do daily testing for the start of training camp and all that, which is really good because, you know, I don't think daily testing is good because that's like, if they do the nose thing, I'll be irritated if I keep sticking something in my nose every damn day to see if I got like coronavirus.
So they don't go all, like the one I saw like with the Joe McGee, I think like when he gets there, they did it like that. But then after a while, they don't go all the way up. It's not as bad. Okay. They do different little.
They do a little. But that's weird though. Is it just every day is it really your thing's gonna change from day to day?
That's what I'm saying. Well, technically, yeah. Technically, yeah.
But like,
yeah, you know, yeah. What are the chances? Like, what are you doing from this day to that day that you really fucked up your chances of getting?
I think it's more so like they've had people who've been like negative, positive all of a sudden.
Yeah.
There's been false positives.
Yeah, so I think that's what it's more so.
False positives?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been false positives too.
This shit's crazy. I mean,
actually, I did see a tweet where some girl was like, my friend went to go take the coronavirus test, but it was taking too long, and so she left. And then they just called her today saying that she was positive.
I've heard that. I've seen that too.
And I was like,
I think it was a dude who said it.
Yeah,
for real? Like that's well.
But I think it's good. I mean, they got to do it. So at the end of the day,
I would have took that shit. I'm like, oh, go send me my papers. Send it to my job.
shit. I just saw somebody got to get house arrest because they didn't want to sign the papers saying they were going to quarantine for 14 days. So
Really?
the police came over and put ankle monitors on her and her husband.
Damn.
Was it a white lady?
Yep. That's Karen.
Karen, I was just saying, is it Karen?
Karen and Frank did their thing. Now they.
My only
Loud
question with the
cut.
NFL though is how are they going to practice? Have they said they're going to allow 11 on 11 or 11 people on the field yet? Or?
I haven't heard anything about
But does
that.
it really matter? Because eventually you're going to have 11 on 11.
Yes, I'm saying. So how long are they going before they let that go?
I think you got to let it go from the beginning.
I agree.
Because like it's nothing like you can't simulate football without being 11 on 11. You can do 7 on 7 and you can break it up like that. But the whole experience of a
same.
football it's not the same. You don't got the linemen coming at you and stuff like that. You don't get the speed of the game is different.
I agree.
So it's like, and then like I said, eventually you're going to have to play 11 on 11. So it's like there's always going to be 22 people on the field at one time. And football being the game that it is, there's always going to be a freaking 100 people on the freaking sideline. So it's like, I mean,
Do you think they're gonna allow fans? Because I was hearing Philadelphia is not.
Raiders.
I heard that some teams are deciding where they are, where they're not. You said the Raiders are or not?
No, they said the guy John Gruden or not John Gruden, John Davis.
You said no?
He said
Which
he
is
doesn't
surprising.
envision fans next year. So I think they're trying to refund everybody's money back.
Yeah, but they're gonna
Just
make
move it
double.
to next
They're
year.
gonna make double next year because
All those people
it's
missing
and it's still a brand new ass stadium and nobody's been in yet, so they're
Same
gonna make
thing
even
for,
double.
Was it SoFi for the Rams and Chargers?
But I think is it supposed to be ready for? Was it supposed to be ready for this year?
Yeah.
Or next season? It was
This year.
It was supposed to be ready last year,
That's right.
but yeah, this year.
It's LA. LA construction workers. They do. Every time I look at construction workers from LA, they just like they don't be doing shit.
No, I heard it was because what was it like
No offense to y'all.
2 years ago when it rained like nonstop?
Oh yeah.
That fucked up their thing and they pushed them back a year.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
It looks
they
nice,
like
though.
they don't be doing
looks
shit.
nice.
Only time I ever see them really working is middle of the night when you're trying to get home. You be dead tired. All of a sudden they want to work on the freeways and shit. Now you got this one lane stuck in traffic. Or
Less people on the road.
well, what about the people that are on the road? Look at me.
Well, I mean, like you
I'm
do
on
it.
the road.
You don't do it at dead freaking 3 o'clock in the
Right.
afternoon.
There's 5 million
They
people.
do
on
that
the road.
10 and shit like that. People were still alive at 10 o'clock, Rich.
There's less people.
3 or 4. That's what time you're supposed to be doing it. 2, 3, or 4.
That's the
In the
worst time to
morning?
do it
Yeah.
on the morning.
So then you only gonna work for like 3 hours because the morning
Yeah.
traffic gonna
Yeah.
start up.
Yeah.
Starts up like at 5.
Yeah.
I think 10 to 4 sounds good to me.
10 to 4. 6 hours.
You gotta leave before 10, man. Or those people.
You better take the side streets.
I guess
Yeah.
10, 11. 11-5.
Well, then that's why things get pushed back all year.
Nope.
And now
The
this
rain
one have-
apparently is the reason why. It's like every time I don't want them to be working on some shit, they're working on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like at the worst time, like, oh my God.
I know there was a lot of construction going on over the whole like when we were locked up.
Mm. Still is. Still
Still
is
is.
right now. I think they're like trying to make a train to San Bernardino or something like that on the 10 freeway. So like that shit's gonna be going on for the next couple of years.
On the 10, because off the 210, there's
Mhm.
like one that goes all the way up to
The goal line.
Azusa.
It only goes to Azusa though, yeah.
Yeah.
So they're trying to make it. They're trying to reach the San Bernardino. But I think it's gonna be like the actual train and not the Metro Link type of train. Like
Well, I know on
the
the
Gold Line.
15 they putting a fast track up there.
Dead ass.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. I don't understand fast track. Why I gotta pay you to take this damn lane?
I used to hop in that bitch until the thing came out, right before that little meter pop up.
Well, you know, everyone's gonna be doing that, hopping on the fast track when they have to go to
Yeah.
Vegas.
Oh yeah. I just don't understand it. I'm like, just make it a carpool. Call it a day.
Because people don't care about carpool.
Who voted for it? That's my question. Who said? Yeah,
See, with the
I wanna
fast track,
pay.
it's more money. Like they make more money out of it.
I know.
With the carpool,
You have to get caught.
yeah, like now you got to put more police on the road. And you were just talking about the highway patrol.
Don't fuck with them.
You know?
Don't understand the purpose. But
So,
that's a whole
yeah.
other story.
Yeah. But that's hilarious. We keep talking about this shit all. You know what? Let's get back to this NFL. So COVID testing. Yeah. I think it's a good thing. Every day? No, I don't think that should be possible. 4 times out of the week? I think 4 times out of the week would be good.
4?
Yeah,
I'll go with 3.
because you got to think about how many days you're actually there. 3's 2 because you're not there all 7 days.
But
So
they
should
wanted
get 2.
the players wanted everyday testing.
I did see that too. The players were pushing for this shit.
If that's what they wanted. They wanted.
The owners wanted every other day.
But you know what I think too? I think the players were just. I just think the players were being stubborn too, though. At the end of the day, they were just like, "Well, I want to do this because I can." You know what I mean? Like, oh well, I guess we're not gonna be playing football then. I'm gonna take my
Care
ball.
about my health.
Yeah.
All of a sudden.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Yeah, you're dying. You're going out there banging your heads against each other. You're dying.
I've seen some athletes have used families as a scapegoat.
Yeah. Oh yeah. A lot of
If
athletes.
they could get paid.
I
a
do
lot of
that.
people would.
Not go to work sometimes. Hey dog, my daughter's sick, dog. Can't make it tonight. You know, like shit.
I think if they knew they were going to get paid for sure, a lot of people wouldn't go. I mean,
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
a lot of it's money. You know, at the end of the day, you don't get paid, you can't
So
pay your
now-
bills. Shit, you got to suit up and
Mhm.
get your ass out there.
Yeah, man. That's true. That's true. I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like the fact that the risk of you getting injured in football is way higher than the risk of you getting coronavirus.
And even if you catch coronavirus, the risk of it being bad,
Yeah, exactly. So I think
but
that
you
they
can't
just
fight it off.
I think football players just want to be cared for. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I feel like they get it bad and they just want to be cared for
Just
too.
wanna be
Like we're
loved.
people too. You know what I'm saying?
There's a
Like
helmet on all day. So
yeah,
nobody
you
see
know,
them.
yeah, they don't get the publicity. Like if you're not like no superstar, you gotta understand with a helmet on, nobody knows who the hell you are. You can go in the store perfectly fine, and they're just gonna be like, "You play ball?" You know what I'm
I'll
saying?
never
Like,
understand
yeah.
why football players wear diamond earrings and diamond chains in football games.
Sometimes they forget. I ain't gonna never say I never had a necklace on or two.
No, they do it on purpose.
Yeah, I see that. I mean, I see
Crabtree?
DeAndre Thomas with the,
Yeah, people
with the
say
watch.
snatch.
They've lost $10,000 earrings on
Yeah.
the field. What?
It's like you can't see them.
Like, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm like. Why would you even?
I mean, I forget my
Broken
earrings. I
chains
forget
and-
my earrings are in. Me
Yeah. I mean,
personally,
I get
so.
that, but
It
worth
actually takes my helmet,
$10,000.
takes my helmet coming off, and like, oh shit, I got my earrings in.
If there were $10,000, I'm pretty sure you remember.
No, not if I'm the NFL. I definitely don't care. I was like, I got money.
yeah,
I can
when
get
you first
somewhere.
4 years in the league, and then when you realize the last 4 that you
Hold on,
spend
hold
a
on,
lot of stupid
hold
ass
on.
money.
Yeah, what I say, because in the first 4 when I'm broke, I ain't about to be having no $10,000. I'm about to have these $17 cubic zirconians in. And
You say that now, but at the age of 8, at 20, 22, 21,
I had $10,000 on me,
and
and I still bought the $17 chain.
you said 10,000 on you?
Yeah, and I bought the $17 chain. I could have went and spent
add 2 more-
$234.
Add 2
I
to 3
spent
more zeros.
$17.
But add 2 to 3 more
You
zeros. to
gotta
that.
understand who you're talking to.
You had $1 million in your pocket right now. You're not gonna go spend on $17 chain.
Yes, the fuck I
No, you
am.
wouldn't.
Look at this. $17. Does it look damaged?
No, I'm
Does
not
it
saying
look
nothing wrong with it.
rusting?
But guess what?
Exactly. I'm always about the money, and I love my money looks up way more than down.
If
so
you
it's
had $1
like,
million, that $10,000 is not billing. You would have paid that 10 grand and said that's cool.
if I had to,
That's what I'm saying.
but if they gave me this chain and they had the same one, like, oh, the metal is it's 10,000, and they showed me this one, and this one is this is sterling silver, it's 17. But they look the exact same. I'm getting the $17, guaranteed. There's nothing. I can be the richest man in the world. I'm getting the $17 chain,
I'm not mad at
guaranteed.
that. If
You
you
know what I'm
Until
saying?
you stay rich.
Yes, exactly. That's I read that they say that. Oh, we don't go for all the rich, expensive stuff. Like no, like they wear Skechers and shit like that. Like okay,
Oh, yeah.
like I wear Vans. I'm good. You know, like fuck all that. I don't need all the flashiness. I might buy me some.
Yeah, I don't
earrings.
believe in paying $1,000
Just buy a big
for
house.
shoes. I'm cool on that.
Yeah, my zeros. I can't have too many digits on them. Like, oh, I don't like the way that looks.
I don't like
That
paying
shit is-
200. So
Yeah, you know, I feel like $100 is a lot of money. You know,
Right,
so,
for real.
so I'll be taking the cheap way. I take the cheap way. I don't care.
That's cool.
Sue me. More to the NFL. Sorry about y'all and my whole little spinning thing. Just that's my whole get down. If you ever see some stuff on me and y'all are like, damn, he spend money. That's a lie. So just to let y'all know that right now. Gronkowski. They said that he chose to come back because he had a new location, pretty much. I think that's a good reason, but that's a bad reason too, because the place you left, that's why it's a bad place. Because the Patriots aren't bad. They're not a bad team. They're not going to be a bad team anytime soon. They're going to be average for a little bit, but they're not going to be bad. You know what I'm saying? So to say and then you're coming to the Buccaneers. Just because you got Tom Brady, that doesn't change the fact that they're still the Buccaneers. They're not the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I think what he was trying to say is though he was just tired of the Patriot way.
I think so too.
Like
I
being
think you
perfect.
want to say I'm in Tampa Bay and I can party.
And
You
that
know what I'm
Boston
saying?
weather.
Yeah,
Want his brother to be
yeah, he could party. He wanted to
Florida.
party because you can see in Gronk's his mentality and his ego and stuff. He's a partier at the end of the day.
for
He
sure.
loves to party and shit
That's
like
where you're
that.
gonna make
So
his money at.
yeah, so that's why he's like, oh, I'm South Beach. We at the club after the game. You know what I'm
For sure.
saying? Let me play on Monday. I'm definitely in the club Saturday night, turning up. So it's like, so I think that's what it was. It was a change of scene of more not the team thing. I was just thinking the change of scenery of the outside location.
Yeah.
Speaking of tight ends though, shout out George Kittle. 98 on their Madden.
You see, they gave Gronk 95.
Yeah, that was crazy.
95. They gave Zach Ertz a 90.
Yeah, he laughed about that.
Gronk, this man wasn't even in the league last year. They gave him a 95.
I agree. He shouldn't get 95. I agree with that. 100%.
Oh, the drugs. Like it was a lot of questionable things on that Madden ratings, like in all different positions. But that one,
Ertz was 4, huh?
yeah, it went Kettle, Kelsey, Gronk, Ertz, and then the drop off. That's what really killed me.
Yeah.
It was 98, 97, 95, 90.
And then it went like 80.
And then 89.
89, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
And it was like,
Was it Cook next?
was it?
It was somebody. I think Andrews was 6. I want to say
Maybe
Andrews was 6, but he might have been 5th.
But yeah, I mean, the
But
1 and
that
2
shit
was
was
right though.
bullshit. 90. At least if you're gonna put Gronk in front of Zach Ertz because you just want to Super Bowl Patriots
Gronk,
days, yeah,
some
whatever.
So-
93. Zach Ertz is at least a 93. At least a 93.
Based off of last year.
Yes,
Wow.
he's still a top 3 tight end.
Yeah, but I don't think he's 93.
If you're going to give the other two
So you're
90,
setting
97
records?
and 98, he's at least a 93.
Head and shoulders above the next tight ends though.
What? Okay. So which
I'm not
one
saying-
of the 3
I'm not
got a
saying
Super
Of
Bowl
Ertz
ring?
It's bad. I'm not saying that.
Which
at
one
all.
of the 3
No,
which one of the 3 has a
I've
Super Bowl
voted
ring?
I vote
2 out of 3.
And which one is number 1?
George Kittle.
The one that don't got the Super
It's
Bowl
okay
ring.
though.
I think
They lost to the one that got one. Travis Kelce.
I had Kelsey 1. I had Ertz 3, but not, like that one, I
93.
didn't have that much.
He's at least a 93.
I didn't have him that much different.
Yeah, you're trying to tell me he's that bad?
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you though. I ain't played Madden in like 5 years. I really, when it comes to
But this
rating
still, you gotta
stuff,
think about like just in the game in NFL. You gotta think NFL.
He just set the record last year for most catches by a tight end.
I'm not
With like
like I
100
said,
and like 20.
I'm not saying the man is bad.
But a 90?
Hey,
That's crazy. Blasphemy. I thought I was mad about motherfucking. I thought I was mad about the Dak
And the Eagles
Prescott
never get
Carson Wentz
respect.
rating.
I thought you
But
thought he was
that
mad
shit
about
pissed me off.
Gronk had a higher rating than Lamar.
That too.
I was
The
waiting for you to go
MVP.
off about
The MVP has a 94. Like I was like, okay, I can't argue these because the people in front of him, they got to where they are and they proven it. You know what I'm saying? I was like Russ and them. But Gronk a 95? Fuck no. Gronk would have walked in that bitch with a cool 88. A cool 88.
I
Would
would
have been an
mad at
88.
that, like, or 92, 91, somewhere around
Since
there.
he hasn't played in a year.
He hasn't played. Like you can't. What the fuck are you talking about?
They're gonna
So
go off his
they
season
gonna go. You
before.
gonna get Colin Kaepernick 100 because he kneeled. What the fuck? Like, come on now, that's dumb.
So
like,
do you think Michael Thomas should have been in the 99?
no.
No, he's not the best receiver.
I agree.
Yeah, I think
He
he
got a
had.
99?
Yeah.
I don't understand. But yeah, it didn't make no sense. bro.
Yeah.
If you're gonna give a
He
99,
was number 1.
Yeah.
because last year DeAndre Hopkins was 99, right?
Mhm.
So what did DeAndre Hopkins do this year that made him lose the 99?
I think Michael Thomas didn't he break the record for the single.
Yeah, I could do
reception?
slants.
But I
all
don't
day,
think he
too.
can. I don't think he should have got number 99. That's
Those routes,
that's
man.
worth a 90.
The man
Like at
does-
least a 90, like a 95, 96.
The man
though.
does 2 routes,
Yeah,
a slant
guaranteed.
and a fade.
But he catch him.
I don't know. So does DeAndre Hopkins.
You know what I'm saying? He make it. He
Yeah.
did his thing. He got the record. He said, at the end of the day, when the NFL look up my name, it's gonna have a record at the end
Well,
of that
apparently records
motherfucker.
don't mean nothing when Ertz gets him and he gets a 90.
I already told you how I felt about that, though, so you know, like that shit pissed me off.
99.
Yeah.
Did you see that? There's a race between Terrell Owens and Tyreek Hill.
They ran?
They're supposed to release it today.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta see that.
Tyreek Hill was supposed to give him a 10-step head start.
You see Tyreek Hill get mossed by that high schooler? One hand.
Oh, I
That
think
was nasty.
Oh, it's nasty, rich like this. Give me that, stupid. You're in the NFL. I'll be there in a couple years.
And that
Snack
same-
that shit. Tyreek was like,
That same bro, Tyreek didn't think he was
oh
going
my
to catch that.
God. Oh my God. Yeah, he was, oh my God, I can't believe that just happened. I was like, delete that shit.
No, he said,
Delete it.
he said, I guess I'm in the same category as LeBron now or something like that because LeBron had got dunked on his camp by Jamal Crawford, a different Jamal Crawford when he was a senior in high school.
For real?
Yeah, and LeBron was in the league already.
Oh, yeah. See, shit like that can't happen to me.
So, I mean,
Yo,
shit happens at the end of the
yes.
day.
Killed that man.
But yeah, I don't believe Michael Thomas should have been 99
No.
at all.
I don't think he's a top receiver. I don't think he should have the highest rating. Like even if they would have given him a 97, then say that was the highest rating, I don't think he should have had that.
No, I agree.
So, yeah, Madden
Didn't Saquon get like 89?
Yeah,
Saquon's was crazy too.
But you gotta understand, Saquon was hurt most of the year, but he should have at least been a 92, at least a 92.
But he
Saquon's
wasn't
a monster.
Okay, so after McCaffrey and Derrick Henry,
Elliott,
I can get Elliott.
I still think he's. I think it's between him and McCaffrey for his back in the league.
But we're talking about people that actually played the whole season.
I think McCaffrey's better.
Look what team he's on.
Yeah, but
it's not like they're not on good teams. They're both on two subpar teams.
The same breath though, like
a little better.
Christian McCaffrey's getting you 1,000, 2,000.
Yeah, he catches the ball in the backfield, so he does a little more.
So I mean, if you take his possessions off, Panthers win 2 games probably by luck. Like
that's why I said it was him and McCaffrey. I like Henry.
Yeah, you got to give Henry. You got to put him 2 if you're not going to give him 1 because he did win the rushing title this year, and he did it in an outstanding fashion because he was running through motherfuckers, running through them, not around them, through them, like they weren't grown ass men. So you got to give him
Henry.
That. Yeah.
Well, who else is 6'2"? Fucking
don't matter. Don't matter. He did
I think he's 6'4".
Yeah, that dude's. I mean, I like him. Don't get me wrong, but. That's a cheat code.
He is. But look how long it took him for him to get into his own skin, though.
But they said because he was trying to be finesse. Like, he wasn't trying to, like, what got him to the league, he tried to be a finesse guy, and they told him, no, be physical.
Big.
You know, once he did that,
no one wants to tackle you.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
I wouldn't. I'm like, hey, y'all better get him.
That's a concussion waiting to happen.
Oh, God.
Broken collarbone. Like, nah, I'm cool.
Mm-hmm.
Form tackle my ass.
Yeah. Feel you. I like shit. Chase down.
Blind
chase
side,
down.
horse collar.
Chase down, ankle tackles, all that.
But I'm not putting my head down and watching you. Him, Saquon, I'm not doing that.
Wake up in the hospital for what?
What? Saquon.
And then move out of the way. Shoelace tackle.
How'd I get here?
Tackle like Dion. I'll push your ass. Try to push you out of bounds.
All right. So last topic of the day, the NFL, they proposing a 1-game preseason. I like that. I really do. Because, I mean, for one, from a fan's point of view, I don't even watch preseason. I don't care. Maybe 2, because I feel like it takes away from the people that are trying to make the team.
Yeah, that's the only thing it takes away from.
Yeah,
you know. Like, I do pay attention, like, to the people who are the last 10, 15 roster spots. Because I do see people that come in and
Victor Cruz. Okay. Victor Cruz made his name in the preseason.
Yeah,
you know
what I mean? Like, but I see little certain people and I'm like, okay, I want to see what he's about.
Yeah.
I remember him in college. Let's see what he's talking about.
Yeah,
what is he doing now?
He's gonna I like him. Is he gonna make the team? Let's see.
Yeah, so it's like, and it's like now it has to become, with that it becomes strictly like none of the people that are for sure on the team, they're not going to play, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? Are they going to be some one and done? It's like they're going to get a drive in and then it's going to be strictly on to the next people. Because like it's a lot of people on the team. There's a lot of people you got to see. I think you just take away from a lot of people. There's going to be a lot of free agents this year because of that shit.
I think you should do preseason games. I just don't think it necessarily needs to be televised. Like, you know how they have the inter-squad practices? I think you do pretty much the same thing, like a simulated game.
NFL's going to do whatever they televise.
But it's going to be televised.
Yeah, of course they're going to want it that way. But
they had an arm wrestling, they'd be televised.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, oh, yeah.
They would.
Get up there.
They televised the freaking when you go to Indianapolis, the
draft. Or not the draft, the combine.
Combine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I watch it, but it's like
for sure.
them just working out. And
I want to know, though. I'm like, well,
how fast did you run that 40?
The only thing I really watch is a 40. I watch a 40, and then I kind of pick and choose depending on the person and depending on like say they run a fast 40, then I want to see their shuttle. And then like say they do that, then I want to see their vert and shit like that. Now if he's fast and he can jump and shit like that, then I want to see what he can do under the bench. So just pretty much it depends on how the player, like if it's somebody like, oh, he didn't do that good, then I'm not really going to
I watch for like team needs. So like if we need a receiver, I'll watch receivers.
Right. Yeah. No, I pay attention to the same thing because once you draft somebody, I kind of want to know a little bit. Like, okay, he was killing it. I remember him then.
Only thing I don't like about combines is that you're not playing no football. There should be football played. There should be 7-on-7.
They don't want to risk injuries. Because even then,
non-contact 7-on-7.
They get injured in the combine.
Yeah.
See so many people hit their hamstring.
You can't avoid injury, but non-contact 7-on-7. Because if you're just basing it off of somebody out because they can run fast and they can jump high and they're gonna feel they're uncoordinated and falling all over themselves.
I don't think it's just that. I hope it's not just that. I mean, I'm pretty sure they watch game film.
Yeah, I mean,
if you're just seeing the guy can run a fast 40 and that's why you like him.
I mean, it helps.
It
It
does.
doesn't translate all the time, but it helps.
If that's what they really be looking at,
Especially
too.
if you're
Freak
no
athlete.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, you come in there and
I think that's mostly what it's for. It's a no name.
yeah, oh for
I
sure.
mean, you already know the top guys.
Yeah,
For sure.
that's true. But yeah, I think this would be a perfect time for the XFL and all those side football league to start because there's, like I said, with one preseason game, it's gonna be a lot of good free agents out there. So
For sure.
So September, the first week of September, is first game. Well, I mean, end of August
I believe
is
so.
the first preseason. Are they gonna have a
I think so because they didn't like
Hard
OTAs
Knocks?
and all that shit get pushed out. Yeah, they're gonna
Yeah,
do the Rams and Chargers.
Yeah.
I like watching that.
Yeah, for sure.
2 LA teams. So it should be interesting. I might go over there, like, go run at the stadium or something, run into some cameras on accident when they do.
I'm not gonna let you in there.
Man.
I'm a sneak on.
I'm gonna sneak up.
Yeah, you're talking about I'm gonna have I'm a
Video GoPro.
I'm an editor or something.
Just
like
wear a
media. I'm gonna have a media
I was gonna
freaking
say,
thing.
or
yeah.
like a black button that just says security on it.
Yep. Oh, that's fucking genius. Then I start throwing footballs and shit and catching them like, who is this guy?
Who's this guy?
Sign him on the 10-day. You know
This
what I'm
guy's
saying?
got nice hands.
You know what I'm saying? Get back, please.
Man.
That's genius. That's a good idea, Rich. I'm gonna put that down.
Security T-shirt.
All right, so y'all got anything else before we get out of here?
Nah, man. It's a good show as always.
Baseball starting this week.
Yeah.
Oh, what day?
I think Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah.
No one cares.
The
really.
Dodgers and Giants.
Oh, word? Go Giants. Thank you guys. This is another
Go
episode of
Braves.
Sports Dogs. I'm your host. Here are my co-hosts, Jason and Rich.
Y'all have a good one, man.
We love y'all.